sick.
Good morning. I slept a hell of a lot better last night than I did the first night. First night I only got about, I think, like 3 hours of sleep. But we also got here late. We got here at midnight. It was like a 4-hour ride from, 4.5-hour ride from Jersey. But last night I crashed. I did watch the football game, but I crashed at around 11. So now that I am rested, we're going to get up. We're going to hike KIllington Peak today, which is about 4,500 feet above sea level. But before we do that, I'm going to take a shower, and then we're going to go have breakfast. So stick around.
After finally getting out of bed and taking that shower, we jumped in the car and drove down to our favorite breakfast spot. Breakfast was at the Backcountry Cafe. For breakfast, I had scrambled eggs, homemade corned beef hash, and marbled rye toast with peanut butter. As soon as we finished breakfast, we got back in the car and drove 10 minutes to the base of KIllington Peak, where we parked at the K1 Lodge to begin the hike. Alright, so this is the beginning of the hike. So we're hiking up the C trail to the top of the mountain. Normally we take E or F, but they closed it for construction this year. We didn't know that. We found out the hard way. As soon as we got to the trailhead, they had a chain over it. So we went inside and asked, and they said the alternate loop was C, so I've never hiked C, so this should be interesting. So see you when you get to the top. Well, so far C Trail sucks. I'm used to either going up E or F, which actually cuts through the forest, which is really nice. It just always offers a change of pace and scenery, but it appears that C is just one huge fire road and takes you to the top. So a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little disappointing. What are you gonna do though? With the hike on the C Trail now complete, we transitioned over to the J Trail, which will take us to the top of Killington Peak. The trail gets a little tougher from here because it gets steep in certain sections and there's huge rocks that you have to crawl over, as well as climb a few stairs. But trust me, I've seen some people in really bad shape get to the top, so you can do it. Just take your time. This is it right here. A couple more feet to go and we get to the top. So it was almost 2 hours and a half and like 2.5 miles. So we're right here, right where we need to be. After we spent about a half an hour on top chilling out and just admiring the view, we headed down and we celebrated. Once we got done with the hiking, we took a little trip to the Long Trail Brewery to celebrate with, you guessed it, some more beers. Now the brewery is pretty unique because they offer food. They also have indoor dining, they also have outdoor dining, along with the beers that they brew. And then they also have this cool little area outside, just alongside a river, where you can literally just like have a seat, chill out, enjoy your drink. It's pretty awesome. After we got done at the brewery, we all went back to our rooms, took a much needed shower before we headed out for dinner that evening. Dinner that evening was at Casey's Caboose. I had the fish tacos and a Coca-Cola. After dinner, we headed back to the room. I was completely hammered from drinking all of those beers that we had after the hike and at the brewery. I totally screwed up. I was not paying attention. So when I got back to the room, I just completely crashed. I wanted to try and get as much rest as I could because I knew that tomorrow was going to be a huge day as we were going to hit the bike park for some intense action.